UK. Here we go. Your downloads
contained the chart.
This is officially the UK's biggest chart show.
This is SJ Radio's Christmassy party.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
With the UK's biggest songs.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Yeah, here we go. 4 till 7. We are counting down the top 40 songs of the week to find out what is going to be the Christmas number one of 2017. It is all live. So we are in forces with the Big Top 40 show, and we are going to be counting down from 40 all the way down to number one in the next 3 hours to find out what is your Christmas number one. And at the moment, this is what the chart is looking at. Or this is what the chart is looking at.
Now, the UK's biggest songs have been.
Okay, so let's find out what is
locked down.
Okay, so let's have a look at the top 10 at the moment, shall we? So, as it stands at this particular moment in time, in at number 10 is Last Christmas by Ram. Number 9 is Rexu, the winners of the X Factor with Dimlo. Then Heavila is at number 8. Number 7, Ed Sheeran and Perfect. Number 6 is Beautiful Trauma, Pink. Number 5 is Man's Not Hot, Big Sneak. And number 4 is Anywhere Beats All. Number 3, Perfect Sympathy, Ed Sheeran and Andre Benatelli. Number 2, Perfect with Ed Sheeran and Beyonce. And as it stands at the moment, Ed Sheeran and Eminem with River is your Christmas number one. But that can all change. You can decide what your Christmas number one is. It's all true down to iTunes. It is live. It is happening right now. What is your number 40 as it is at the moment? So let's kick off the chart, shall we? Let's kick it off. At number 40 at the moment, we have Zed and Saya with Dust Till Dawn. And number 39 is Cola, Camel Plats and Elderly Sisters. So let's begin the top 40.
Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 40.
Not trying to be in there, not trying to be cool, just trying to be in this. Tell me how you do. Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it through all of the windows inside this room? 'Cause I wanna touch you, baby, and I wanna feel you too. I wanna see the sunrise and your sins, just me and you. Light it up on the run. Let's make love tonight. Make it up, fall in love twice. But you never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. to roll down the rapids to find a wave that fits. Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it through all of the windows inside this room?
'Cause I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna feel you too. I wanna see the sunrise and your sins, just me and you. Light it up on the run. Let's make love tonight. Make it up for love. Try. But you'll never be alone. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'll hold you when things go wrong. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right.
Go give love to your body. It's only you that can stop it. Go give love to your body. It's only you that can stop it. Go give love to your body. It's only you that can stop it. Go give love to your body. Go give love to your body. But you'll never be alone. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'll hold you when things go wrong. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. I've been with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm
Officially the UK's biggest chart show, the Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 39.
Got ready for the night in. She's heading for the lights, but she sees the vision going, cupping line after line. See how she looks for trouble. See how she dances and she sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in it. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. 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 That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in it. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in it. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. Got ready for the night. She's heading for the light. trouble. See how she dances and she sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference, she can't tell the difference, That's what you're coming for. Don't wanna let you in. You drop it back to the floor. You're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in. You drop it back to the floor. You're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. Not trying to be in there, not trying to be cool. Just trying to be in this. Tell me how you do. Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it through all of the? She sees the vision going, fucking line after line. See how she looks like trouble. See how she dances and she sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference, she can't tell the difference, That's what you're coming for. Don't wanna let you in. You drop it back to the floor. Asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in. You drop it back to the floor. You're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola.
Code number 39 on the Big Top 40 show. Counting down to find out what your Christmas number one is. And before we go any further, we've got a live chart.
Now, the official iTunes Top 10.
Number 10.
Number 10 at the moment is this Last Christmas by Ram. Then we have got number 8, Rexus, winners of the X Factor. So number 8 this year. At the moment though, with Belamo.
Number 8.
Number 7 at this moment in time, we have Klabla and Havana.
Number 7.
Point blank, close range, that feed. If it goes a million, that's me. I was getting moolah, baby.
Havana, ooh, nah, nah. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, nah, nah. He took me back to East Atlanta, nah, nah, nah. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana.
Then number 6, we have Ed Sheeran. At the number 7, sorry, Ed Sheeran with Perfect.
Number 7.
I still kiss, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time, darling. Just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes.
And at number 6 at the moment, Beautiful Trauma, brand new from Pink.
Number 6.
Times they keep coming. Last night I might have messed it up again. Some days like I'm barely
Just a
breathing.
tune.
After we were high and the love don't die, it was you, the pill I keep taking, the nightmare I wake in. There's nothing, no nothing, nothing but you. My perfect rock bottom, beautiful trauma. My love, my love, my trauma.
Then at number 5, we have Man's Not Hot. At number 5,
Number 5.
From the sauce, flexing, no ketchup, none, just sauce, saucy, raw sauce. Yo, boom. The ting goes grrrr, back, back, tack, 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 tack. Skitty keep back, pack, pack, and the pop, pop, grrrr, boom, boom, boom. Skia, do, do, cook, cook, do, doom, doom, boom, boom. You done know. I tell a man's not hot, man's not. I tell a man's not.
number 4 at the moment is Rita Ora and Anywhere.
I know we've got to get away, someplace where no one knows our name. We'll find something new. Just take me anywhere, take me anywhere, anywhere away with you.
Number 3, another cover of Ed Sheeran's Perfect, this time with Andre Benedicte.
Underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Diventi noi e siamo sempre bambini, ma nulla è impossibile. Stavolta non ti lascerò. Mi baci piano ed io torno ad esistere.
Number 2 is Ed Sheeran again, but this time with Beyonce with, yeah, you guessed it, Perfect.
Number 2.
In love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time, darling. Just hold my hand, be your girl, you'll be my man.
And at the moment, as it stands, Eminem has got his first number 1, or first Christmas number 1, so I say, with River, with Ed Sheeran.
Number 1.
In the wall dynasty, don't have to be reserved in a booth. I just feel like the person who I'm turning into, irreversible. I prayed on you like it's church at the pew, and now that I got you, I don't want you. Took advantage of my thirst to pursue. Why do I do this dirt that I do? Get on my soapbox and preach my sermon and speech. Detergent and bleach is burning the wound. Cause now with her in the womb, we can't bring her in this world. Shoulda knew to use protection before I pitted to your forbidden fruit.
Been a
Fuck!
liar, been a thief, been a lover.
But you can change all of that, as always. It's all songs that you've downloaded on iTunes, bought on iTunes, streamed, bought, downloaded, whatever. And we have put them all in order to find out what is the big top 40 of this week and your Christmas number 1. So let's get straight to it, shall we? Let's get back to it then, and let's play our number 38, which is Record Bowman and Skin. No, sorry.
Vodafone. Big Top
40.
It is number 38. It's Human with Rag and Bone Man.
Number 38. Number 38.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie, and beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I made mistakes. I'm only human. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere higher. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 37.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time.
listening to SJ Radio.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Number 36.
You should take it as a compliment that I got drunk and made fun of the way you talk. You should think about the consequence of your magnetic field being a little too strong. And I got a boyfriend, he's older than us. He's in the club doing I don't know what. You're so cool, it makes me hate you so much. I hate you so much. Whiskey on ice, sunset and vine. You've ruined my life by not being mine. You're so gorgeous, I can't say anything to your face. 'Cause look at your face. And I'm so furious at you for making me feel this way. But what can I say? You're gorgeous. You should take it as a compliment that I'm talking to everyone here but you. And you should think about the consequence of you touching my hand in the darkened room. If you got a girlfriend, I'm jealous of her. But if you're single, that's honestly worse. 'Cause you're so gorgeous, it actually hurts. Honey, it hurts. Ocean blue eyes, looking in mine. I feel like I might sink and drown and die. You're so gorgeous, I can't say anything to your face. 'Cause look at your face. And I'm so furious at you for making me feel this way. But what can I say? You're gorgeous. You make me so happy it turns back to sad. There's nothing I hate more than what I can't have. You are so gorgeous, it makes me so mad. You make me so happy it turns back to sad. There's nothing I hate more than what I can't have. Guess I'll just stumble on home to my cats. Alone, unless you wanna come along. You're so gorgeous, I can't say anything to your face. 'Cause look at your face. And I'm so furious at you for making me feel this way. But what can I say? You're gorgeous. You make me so happy it turns back to sad. There's nothing I hate more than what I can't have. You are so gorgeous, it makes me so mad. You're gorgeous. You make me so happy it turns back to sad. There's nothing I hate more than what I can't have.
New entry, number 36, and Taylor Swift, Gorgeous. Here on Australia, today's best mix. It is the Big Top 40 countdown now. We're counting down from 40 all the way down to number 1 to see if, well, what Ed Sheeran song is going to be at number 1. So the top 3 at the moment is Ed Sheeran with Andrea Bocelli with Perfect Sympathy, and then at number 2 at the moment you've got River with Eminem, slipped down one space with Eminem with River, and number 2 is Ed Sheeran and Beyonce and Perfect. But since we've been on air in the last half an hour, that's changed. So you decide what is going to be. The lowdown is at 6 o'clock tonight, and we'll count down the top 10 as it stands at the moment to reveal to you what your Christmas number 1 is of 2017. And it is not going to be Dua Lipa at number 35 with New Rules. It's not.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 35.
Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. My love, he makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, one, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. I keep pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. No. Now I'm standing back from it, I finally see the pattern. I never loved, but my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, I do. One, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. Practice makes perfect, I'm still trying to learn it by heart. Eat, sleep and breathe it, rehearse and repeat it, cause one, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself.
Dua Lipa 35 with New Rules. Here on S Radio, today's best mix of top 40 is on now, and we are counting down from 40 down to number 1 to see what is the official Christmas number 1 of 2017. Lockdown is at 6 o'clock, so from 6 o'clock we will count down the biggest top 10 songs of 2017, and we will reveal what the official Christmas number 1 is just after 6.
On Spreaker.com. Free to download and part of the Internet Radio Group. This is SJ Radio News.
Okay, so we've got Sam Smith and Shakin' Stevens on the way to continue the Big Top 40 show in a couple of minutes time. But first, get the latest from Sky News Centre. It's 4:36 or 4:38.
2 men have died after a multi-vehicle crash on the M40 in Oxfordshire. Another has been left with serious leg injuries. Anna Jones reports.
Police and paramedics were called to the northbound stretch near Banbury just before 11:40 last night. Thames Valley Police say a 60-year-old man from Oxfordshire and another aged 29 from Warwickshire died as a result of the crash. The road had to be closed for a few hours but has since reopened. Officers say they want to talk to anyone who saw what happened.
North Korea says new UN sanctions sanctions that will restrict vital oil supplies are tantamount to a complete economic blockade. It's the first official reaction from Pyongyang after punishments were approved on Friday in response to the country's latest ballistic missile test. The Sunday Times claims Theresa May will abandon an election promise to give MPs a free vote on whether to bring back fox hunting. Downing Street says it's pure speculation. The Defence Secretary has halted plans to scrap the Army's Be the Best slogan. Gavin Williamson responded after a document leaked to the Mail on Sunday suggested it was going to be ditched in a rebrand. Market research apparently found many people consider the slogan to be elitist and therefore it hampered recruitment. But these people outside the National Army Museum don't have a problem with it.
No, that's rubbish, yes. Make me join something.
It encapsulates sort of the byproduct of being in the army as well, which trades to take forward.
I don't find it offensive, I think it's all right.
Argentina's Navy says a sonar search for a missing submarine has detected a new contact in the South Atlantic. 13 countries have been involved in looking for the vessel since it disappeared in November, with 44 crew members on board. And despite forecasters predicting it to be rather mild over Christmas, some of us are still betting we'll have snow tomorrow. Bookies Coral says there's been a rise in customers having a flutter on seeing some in 13 of the UK's biggest cities. That's the latest. I'm Tanya Snuggs.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 34.
Maybe one day I won't sing about you. I'll sing a song about someone new. But right here, right now, you are on my mind, and I think about you all the time. I'm sending a message to you, and I'm hoping that it will get through. When it was good, it was bittersweet, honey. You made me sad till I love the shade of blue. I know you don't wanna talk to me, so this is what I would do. Maybe you're listening, so here's one last song for you. Here's one last song for you. And I hope it makes you feel, and I hope it makes you burn, and I hope it reminds you of how much it hurt. I'm sending a message to you, and I'm hoping that it will get through. When it was good, it was bittersweet, honey. You made me sad till I love the shade of blue. I know you don't wanna talk to me, so this is what I will do. Maybe you're listening, so here's one last song for you. In case you're with us, then know you're the love of my life. Wanna tell you I'm sorry, I miss having you by my side when you were mine. When it was good, it was bittersweet, honey. You made me sad till I love the shade of blue. I know you don't wanna talk to me, so this is what I will do. Maybe you're listening, so here's one last song for you. Here's one last song for you.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Number 33.
Snow is falling all around me. Children playing It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Time for parties and celebrations. People dancing all night long. Time for presents and exchanging kisses. Time for singing Christmas songs. We're gonna have a party tonight. I'm gonna find that girl underneath the mistletoe. We'll kiss by candlelight. Room is swaying, records playing. All the old songs we love to hear. All I wish that every day was Christmas. What a nice way to spend the year. We're gonna have a party tonight. I'm gonna find that girl underneath the mistletoe. We'll kiss by candlelight. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Ooh, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Shaking Stevens, number 33.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
And we have got a very special treat for you now. We have indeed. We have got for yourself now another brand new entry in at number 32. And it comes from Wizard.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Number 32.
Jump into your bed, quickly cover up your head. Don't you lock the doors? You know the sweet Santa Claus is on the way. Oh well,
This is SJ Radio's Christmas Eve party.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 31.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Boy, I can see the way you dance and move that body. I know it's crazy, but I feel like you could be the one that I've been chasing in my dreams. Boy, I can see you're looking at me like you want it. But usually I'm like whatever, but tonight the way you're moving got me where I'm at.
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, la noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué. So now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
Excuse me, baby boy, just had to dance with you now. See, there's nobody in it that comes close to you, no. Your hands are on my waist, my lips you wanna taste. Come muévete, muévete, muévete.
Our bodies on fire, we're full of desire. If you feel what I feel, throw your hands up higher. And to all the ladies all around the world, go ahead and muévete, muévete, muévete. It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, la noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Y solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos, so now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go. Do you know I like it when you take it to the floor? I know you like this reggaetón lento. This ain't stopping, baby, till I say so. Come get some more.
Boy, I wish that this could last forever. Cause every second by your side is heaven. Oh, come give me that boom, 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 boom. I tell you, baby, you give me hot stuff. Love me, make me sick, you my doctor. Don't you know you're paying with fire tonight? Can we get it right here on my day?
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, la noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Y solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos, so now we dancing on reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go. Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos, la noche está para un reggaetón lento. De esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, so now we dancing on reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
So now we dancing on reggaeton lento. Get a little closer, slow the tempo. So now we dancing on reggaeton lento.
Number 31, Little Mix and Reggae L'Elemento. Here on our show, today's best mix. It is a top 100. No, it's not. It's a top 40 show. We're counting down to see what is your Christmas official number one, and you can only hear it on this station. So don't go anywhere because we'll be back right after this short break. When we'll count down from 30 down to 29, and we'll have a look at what's happening as far as the chart is happening. What's going to happen? So far, at the moment in this time, the top 10 gets like this. Round Christmas at number 10. Number 9 is Rexu, and versus number 8 is Hannah Vanna. Okay, well, number 7 is Perfect Ed Sheeran. Perfect or Beautiful Trauma is the number 6. Number 5, Man's Not Hot. Number 4 is Rita Ora and Anywhere. Perfect Sympathy, Ed Sheeran and Andre Balotelli is number 3. Number 2 is Perfect, Ed Sheeran and Beyonce with Perfect. And number 1, Christmas number 1 at the moment is Eminem and Ed Sheeran with River. But that can, of course, all change. You know how it can change, and it can change as well. And only you can decide how to. It's all the songs that you are downloading on iTunes, buying off of iTunes, buying in the shops as well. Don't forget, Santa Claus when the party proper kicks off is at 7 o'clock, where we're going to be having Connor in carpool karaoke. Also, he said to me the other day that he really wants to have his own radio show. Always wanted to have his own radio show. Well, his dream's going to come true tonight from 7 o'clock. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Okay, we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the latest news, sport and weather.
Selling a car, don't miss Hobbs Parker's Christmas car auction on Thursday 28th December from 4 p.m. with up to 200 part exchange vehicles from many of Kent's leading main dealerships, including the Barrett's Group, Lipscomb, Ashford Orbital, JCB, Canterbury Volkswagen, as well as local companies and private sellers. So whether you're buying or selling, come to Hobbs Parker's Christmas car auction on Thursday 28th December from 4 p.m. at Orbital Park, Ashford. It's a Merry Christmas when it's sold at Hobbs Parker.
Here are my Christmas wishes. I wish I just said I couldn't go to that Christmas do. I wish I'd not got carried away with the festive spirit. I wish I'd not had too much to drink and embarrassed myself like that. I wish I'd never got into the car and tried to drive home. I wish I could just make it all go away.
Celebrate the festive season, but don't drink and drive. This message is brought to you by KMFM and KentRoadSafety.com.
There's so much bathroom and kitchen tile choice out there, but choosing mine was a big decision made easy because I visited BC Ceramics on Blaw's Lane, Raynham in Gillingham. With the reassurance of their 30 years experience, expert product knowledge and stunning tiles at lovely low prices, I adore my home more than ever.
For your perfect porcelain and ceramic tiles, go where the trade goes. Go to BC Ceramics or click bcceramics.co.uk.
Why buy just a summer house when a garden room from Johnson's can be used all year round? Find offers and your nearest display village at needextraspace.co.uk.
Well done! You've passed your test. It's a boy. We've got engaged. Congratulations! With deepest sympathy. Whatever it is that you need to tell, there's your local KM Media Group newspaper. For all of life's events, visit kentonline.co.uk/tell.
Tony Blackburn's playlist.
With P&O Ferries. Great value shopping on board this Christmas.
On Spreaker, Facebook at SJ Radio Series 10. This is Newsbeat. On air, on Spreaker, Facebook at SJ Radio Series 10. This is Newsbeat.
Okay, the top 40 is on its way back. We'll count down the top 30. That is all happening right after we get the latest news, sports and weather. It's exactly 5 o'clock.
After a multi-vehicle crash on the M40 in Oxfordshire, another has been left with serious leg injuries. Anna Jones reports.
Police and paramedics were called to the northbound stretch near Banbury just before 11:40 last night. Thames Valley Police say a 60-year-old man from Oxfordshire and another aged 29 from Warwickshire died as a result of the crash. The road had to be closed for a few hours but has since reopened. Officers say they want to talk to anyone who saw what happened.
North Korea says new UN sanctions that will restrict vital oil supplies are tantamount to a complete economic blockade. It's the first official reaction from Pyongyang after punishments were approved on Friday in response to the country's latest ballistic missile test. The Sunday Times claims Theresa May will abandon an election promise to give MPs a free vote on whether to bring back fox hunting. Downing Street says it's pure speculation. The Defence Secretary has halted plans to scrap the Army's Be the Best slogan. Gavin Williamson responded after a document leaked to the Mail on Sunday suggested it was going to be ditched in a rebrand. Market research apparently found many people consider the slogan to be elitist and therefore it hampered recruitment. But these people outside the National Army Museum don't have a problem with it.
No, that's rubbish, yes. Make me join something.
It encapsulates sort of the byproduct of being in the army as well, which trades to take forward.
I don't find it offensive. I think it's all right.
Argentina's Navy says a sonar search for a missing submarine has detected a new contact in the South Atlantic. 13 countries have been involved in looking for the vessel since it disappeared in November, with 44 crew members on board. And despite forecasters predicting it to be rather mild over Christmas, some of us are still betting we'll have snow tomorrow. Bookies Coral says there's been a rise in customers having a flutter on seeing some in 13 of the UK's biggest cities. That's the latest. I'm Tanya Snuggs.
SJ Radio.
Weather.
For a brolly as across many northern and western parts of the UK and Ireland through today, there will be spells of rain that will be rather heavy at times. It's also rather breezy, and further south it's cloudy, but it's a mild start for many areas. It's mainly dry across the majority of places as well through Sunday morning. However, across the northwest of Scotland there will be spells of rain that will be pretty heavy, and some patchy rain affecting parts of Northern Ireland and the Republic. There may be a few light showers also across the west of both England and Wales. It's a fairly breezy start to the day, and the winds will remain fairly strong into the afternoon, but coming from a mild southwesterly flow, so temperature highs of 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. Not really feeling that Christmassy. And the rain across the northwest of Scotland will spread further southwards through today towards central and southern parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland, the north and west of the Republic of Ireland, and then later towards northwest England and perhaps for the northwest of Wales. At times there will be some heavy downpours. In fact, western parts of Scotland may be prone to some localised flooding issues, so just be aware it could be rather wet on the roads if you are travelling today for Christmas Day. But for many central, southern and eastern parts of England, although mainly cloudy, it will be largely dry with a bit of brightness at times. Out towards the west, so there will always be the risk of some light drizzle overnight, and the rain will continue to affect parts of Northern Ireland, the Republic, as well as for Northern England and perhaps the northwest of Wales. And in fact, another front will move in from the northwest and join up with that, amplifying the rain across these areas. So it's going to be a rather wet start to Christmas Day across central and southern parts of Scotland, Northern England, the east of Northern Ireland and southern and eastern parts of the Republic. And the winds will be rather strong along these areas as well.
The Vodafone Big Top 40. Live across the UK. Here we go. Your downloads contained the chart. This is officially the UK's biggest chart show.
This is SJ Radio's Christmassy party.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show
With the UK's biggest songs.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
And we are now at number 30. From number 30, counted down to number 21 now this hour, and we've got another massive tunes on the way. Don't forget, you can still decide what your Christmas number one is. You've got 60 minutes to decide what your Christmas number one is when the lockdown happens at 6 p.m. tonight. Okay, let's...
Officially the UK.
Okay, so let's get back to it. Post Malone and 21 Savage and Elbow is number 20. Is at number 30. And number 29 is Elbow with the M&S song, I do believe.
The Vodafone Big Top 40. Number 30.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up, name them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta. Hey, switch my whip, came back in black, I'm starting saying recipes to Bon Scott. That door, we blowing smoke. She asked me light a fire like a Marsan. Hey, fucking show in a cop car. Ay. Shit was legendary through a TV out the window of the montage. Cocaine on the table, liquor porn, don't give a damn. Dude, your girlfriend is a groupie, she just tryna get in. Saying I'm with the band. Ay, ay. Now she acting out of pocket, tryna grab up on my pants. On their bitches in my trailer, say they ain't got a man. And they all brought a friend. Yeah, ay. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up, they name the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta.
I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking any bad bitches, jumping in the pool, and I ain't got on no bra. Hit her front or back, pulling on the tracks, and now she screaming out no more. They like Savage, why you got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars? I ain't with the cake and how you kiss that. Your wifey say I'm looking like a whole snap. Green hundreds in my safe, I got old racks. LA bitches always asking where the coke at. Living like a rock star, smash out on a cop car. Sweeter than a Pop-Tart, you know you are not hard. I done made the hot chart, remember I used to chop hard. Living like a rock star, I'm living like a rock star.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up, man, them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 29. Number 29.
Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. And I will sing a lullaby. Once was a way to get back homeward. Once was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smile.
Elbow, Golden Straplers at number 29. From, of course, the M&S advert. With the little monsters and everything, isn't it? It's a big top 40 show. You decide what is your Christmas number one.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show, the Vodafone Big Top 40.
And at number 28 is Moon 5. And what lovers do?
Number 28.
Say, hey, now, baby. Oh, mama, don't play now, baby. Say, hey, now, baby. So let's get one thing straight now, baby. Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. I put the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. I'm wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? I'm wishing for you. Try to do what lovers do. I'm wishing for you. Try to do what lovers do.
Say, hey, now, baby. You gon' make me hit you with that lay down, baby. Say, hey, now, baby. You know what I need, not the game now, baby.
Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. I put the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. I'm wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? I'm wishing for you. Games, are we too grown to play around? Young enough to chase, but old enough to know better.
Are we too grown to change? Are we too grown to mess around? Oh, and I can't wait forever, baby. Both of us should know better.
Ooh, 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 been wishing for you. Ooh, ooh. Try to do what lovers do. Ooh.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show, the Vodafone Big
Number 27. Number 27.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain tune. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling it's years for me and you. So happy Christmas. a time when all our dreams come true.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold, but the windows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome,
You were pretty queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more.
Sinatra was swinging, all the junk they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night.
The boys of the NYPD choir were singing Go Away Babe, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're an old slut and junk lying there almost dead on a dripping night bed.
You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, you're ours, I pray God it's our love.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Go Away Babe, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. Could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams around you. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Go Away Babe, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New. Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Number 26.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this song before. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you, in case you go and leave me in the dirt. But every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I know you're thinking I'm heartless. I know you're thinking I'm cold. I'm just protecting my innocence. I'm just protecting my soul. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you, in case you go and leave me in the dirt. But every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. No way that you'll see me cry. I'm way too good at goodbye. No, 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 no way that you'll see me cry. I'm way too good at goodbye. 'Cause every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye.
This is SJ Radio's Christmas Eve party.
Number 25. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
We are searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called. But man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. Oh, what about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever after? Oh, what about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? Oh, what about love? What about trust? What about us? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? Sticks and stones, they may break these bones, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on. Are you ready? I'll be ready. I don't want control. I want to let go. Are you ready? I'll be ready. 'Cause now it's time to let them know. You're ready. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? So what about us? What about all the broken happy ever What about us? What about us? What about us?
Pink, number 35. And, no, number 25. No, what number? Yeah, number 25. And What About Us on the top 100, on the top 40, shall I say. Oh, here we go. Let's get that.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Okay, so let's recap of what we have had so far. Okay, let's recap of what we've had so far on the top 40. That is happening right after the latest news. At just coming up to 7:30, 5:30.
On Spreaker.com. Free to download and part of the Internet Radio Group. This is SJ Radio News.
Okay, so we're going to latest from the Sky News Centre. We'll have a recap of what's happened in the top 10 as well. A little bit of a change about you've got a half an hour left until we go into lockdown and we play out the top 10 to find out what is your Christmas number one. We'll play that for yourself after 6:30 tonight. But first, got the latest from the Sky News Centre on your Christmas Eve. It's exactly 5:30.
A crash between several vehicles on a motorway has left 2 men dead and another with serious leg injuries. It happened on the M40 in North Oxfordshire last night, closing the road there for several hours. North Korea's described new sanctions as a declaration of war. The UN Security Council voted unanimously on Friday to impose tough restrictions on Pyongyang over its ballistic missile program. A statement from North Korea's foreign ministry says it amounts to a total economic blockade. Our reporter Ashish Joshi says the measures aren't the same as previous ones.
These sanctions are different this time because there is the warning that if North Korea continues with its missile program, then these sanctions step up. So they don't just stop there, they will continue automatically without the need for further votes from the Security Council.
Theresa May used her Christmas speech to pay tribute to the heroes in the emergency services who responded to terror attacks and the Grenfell Tower disaster. The Prime Minister also praised the armed forces.
You always give of your best and inspire us all with your service. The enormous debt we owe to our armed forces and veterans is enshrined in the military covenant. And the covenant also recognises that your achievements are made possible by the love and support of your families.
Plans to scrap the Army's crest and slogan, "Be the Best," have been put on hold. Market research apparently found the phrase, which has been used since the early 90s, was outdated and elitist. Wagamama has apologised after a manager warned workers they'd face disciplinary action if they called in sick over Christmas. A note on a rota at a North London branch of the restaurant chain said it would be up to the employee to find cover if they were ill. And Serena Williams will make her return to competitive tennis next weekend. The 23-time Grand Slam champion hasn't played since winning the Australian Open last January and giving birth to her first child in September. That's the latest. I'm Tanya Snuggs.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Number 24.
Skin tight dress couldn't hold it. Way too thick like it's swollen. Girl, you're too bad and you know it. When you drop down, lose focus. When I think clap, that's a bonus. That cake looking appetizing. Backpack full, that's a crisis. Bring that body my way. Can't take it off my brain. Look like you do ballet. Yeah, hold tight when you tiptoe. Say something when you tiptoe. No brakes when you push that back. Left, right, do it just like that. All tight when you tiptoe. Hey yo, God bless you from behind it. One hand up like the Heisman. First class seat when you're riding. Wine that thing like it's spineless. Bring that body my
Hold tight when you tiptoe. Say something when you tiptoe. No brakes when you push that back. Left, right, do it just like that. Hold tight when you tiptoe.
Wine for me, darling. When you move your spine is alarming. And when you just wine for me, darling.
Tryna figure out who to give your love to. Dancing like a freak till 3:15. You know I'm the one you've been looking for.
Left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek. Tip top, tip top, tip top. Chains on, got me looking like a disco. Who that be? In that drop, be my sorry. Who that be? Blowing gas at the Rari. Fresh vanilla smooth like a 100-year wine. And I sneak up from behind. What's your name? What's your sign? Huh?
Wine for me, darling.
You wanna dock in or fly out?
Wine for me,
baby,
darling.
you wanna lease, rent, or buy out?
Wine for me, darling.
And that money keep blowing, swat, shorty, tip tongue. Got your left cheek showing, mama. Tip, huh?
Bring that body my way. Can't take it off my breath. Not like you do, baby. Hold tight when you tiptoe. When you tiptoe. Say something when you tiptoe. When you tiptoe. No brakes when you push that back. Left, right, do it just like that. Hold tight when you tiptoe. When you tiptoe. Hold tight when you
wine for me, darling. When you move your spine is alarming. And when you just wine for me, darling.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 23.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends, and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. 15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends. Had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon that I did it right, but I was younger then. Take me back to when we found weekend jobs, and when we got paid, we'd buy cheap spirits and drink them straight. Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long. Oh, how we've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. One friend left to sell clothes, and One works down by the coast. One had 2 kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his 2nd wife. One's just barely getting by. But these people raised me, and I can't wait to go home. And I'm on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real when we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
Ed Sheeran, Castle on a Hill, number 23 on your Big 40 or Top 40. And we are counting down from 40 down to number 10 or down to number 11 on the Top 100, the Top 40 songs of 2000 of the week. And we'll find out what is your Christmas official number 1. At the moment, it is between Eminem and Ed Sheeran with River, and against Andrea Bocelli and Ed Sheeran with Perfect Sympathy. But as you know, it can all go swiftly wrong. So it's down up to your downloads. Lockdown's at 6 o'clock, and we'll count down from 10 to 1 in full next.
Number 22.
Tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
This is SJ Radio's Christmas Eve party.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Hi, this is Craig David wishing you a happy new year and a Merry Christmas and all that kind of seasonal greetings.
Number 21.
It's gonna be a heady night. Way too many drinks ain't even started. Never need to apologize. We already know we're far from perfect. I fall to the curb. You laugh till it hurts. Who cares? We've been here so many times. We're all stumbling through the night. It doesn't matter, we're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together, arms around each other. I know you know me too. We're all stumbling through the night, but it's paradise in our minds. I know you. I can barely see in front of me. Strangers start to look like friendly faces. I'm a little unsteady on my feet, and carrying the world is overrated. I fall to the cup. You laugh till it hurts. Who cares? We've been here so many times. We're all stumbling through the night. It doesn't matter, we're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together, arms around each other. I know you know me too. We're all stumbling through the night, but it's paradise in our minds. I know you. I know you. Doesn't matter, we're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together, arms around each other. I know you know me too. We're all stumbling through the night, but it's paradise in our minds. I know you. I know you.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
You're listening to SJ Radio.
Number 20.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Mama, don't run away. You know I got it. I know you want it. I'm a full call away. You know you're on my mind. I know that you wanna stay. Let me take you to space. I can smell you from miles away. Wanna see you in lingerie. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it. I want it. When I'm willing to put my all in. Wanna see you in the mornings. It should be me that you're calling. You got it. I want it. When I'm willing to put my all in. Wanna see you in the mornings. It should be me that you're calling.
Put your arms all around it. Take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. Put your arms all around it. Take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. spiritual journey. Boy, we're living in fear. You don't live around here, let's make use of the timing. These are the ends I stay. I don't plan on coming your way, let's make use of the timing. Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. I got what you want if you trust me to trust me. I got what you want if you trust me to trust me. I got what you want 'cause I got you. I don't need miracles from you, so let's keep the talk minimal. Is it criminal for me to want you right here, right now? They say it's all chemical. Boy, we're living in fear. You don't live around here, let's make use of the timing. No, I don't mind if you take me home. Didn't come here to leave on my own. Let's make use of the timing. Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. I got what you want if you trust me to trust me. I got what you want if you trust me to trust me. I got what you want 'cause I got you.
Marble and Finders Keepers on Australia. Today's Mix number 9, number 20, and we are shortly awaiting the top 10 live of what's happening in the charts. We'll count down from 10 down to number 1 very, very shortly, but this is number 19. It is Liam Payne and Bedroom Floor.
Number 19.
Heard you've been talking about me lately, telling all your friends how much you hate me. But who you calling up when you get lonely? When you get lonely, yeah. You be saying real nice things when I'm touching you. You be getting real jealous when it wasn't you, oh. And every now my iPhone rings, I be telling you, I told you. You said it was over, you said it was over, but your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. You said it was over, you said it was over, but your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. But your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. But your clothes say different on my bedroom floor, yeah. Baby, why you always act like you don't want me? Don't make me bring up your dirty laundry. We always on and off until you're on me. Until you're on me, yeah. You be saying real nice things when I'm touching you. You be getting real jealous when it wasn't you, oh. And every now my iPhone rings, I be telling you, I told you. You said it was over, you said it was over, but your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. You said it was over, you said it was over, but your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. But your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. But your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. You said it was over, you said it was on my bedroom floor. my bedroom floor. Your clothes are saying something different now. You wanna break up just to fix it now. Oh baby, you said it was over. You said it was over, but your clothes say different on my bedroom floor. You said it was over. You said it was over. It's over, but your clothes say different on my bedroom floor.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Number 18.
It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. I don't wanna miss out on the holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. With you, shawty, with you, with you, shawty, with you, with you, under the mistletoe. Everyone's gathering around the fire, chestnuts roasting like a hot July. I should be chilling with my folks, I know, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. Word on the street, Santa's coming tonight. Reindeer's flying through the sky so high. I should be making a list, I know, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. Shawty with you, shawty with you, under the mistletoe. With you, shawty with you, with you, shawty with you, under the mistletoe. Yeah, the wise men follow the star, the way I follow my heart. And it led me to a miracle, hey love. Don't you buy me nothing, don't you buy me nothing, I am feeling more.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 17.
Snow was falling all around us. My baby's coming home for Christmas. I've been up all night inside my bedroom. He said that he'll be with me real soon. So I wait and I wait, but I've had as much as I can take. 'Cause I got 5 more nights of sleeping on my own, 4 more days until you're coming home, 3 more dreams of you and mistletoe, 2 more reasons why I love you so. I got 5 more nights until you're next to me, 4 more days of being lonely, 3 more wishes I can barely breathe. If I could make it to Christmas Eve, that is one more sleep, one more sleep, one more sleep, yeah. Now I don't think I can remember a cold, lonely December, and I find myself staring at the window, wondering when you're gonna get back home. So I try, and I try.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 16.
I'll admit I was wrong. What else can I say, girl? Can't you play my head and not my heart? I was drunk, I was gone. That don't make it right, but promise there were no feelings involved. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apologies, baby, I just gotta know. How long has this been going on?
believe me when I say it only happened once. I tried and I tried, but you'll never see that. You're the only one I wanna love. Oh yeah. She said, "Why tell me honestly? Was it real or just for show?" She said, "Save your apologies, baby. I just gotta know." How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me. Oh, you're calling me lady.
You're listening to SJ Radio.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 15. Number 15.
I'm blinded by your grace. I'm blinded by your grace, by your grace. I'm blinded by your grace. I'm blinded by your Lord, I've been broken. Although I'm not worthy, you fix me. I'm blinded by your grace. You came and saved me. Lord, I've been broken. Although I'm not worthy, you fixed me. Now I'm blinded by your grace. You came and saved me.
One time for the Lord, and one time for the cause, and one round of applause, one time for Fraser T. Smith on the chords. I think we got one. I stay prayed up, then I get the job done. Yeah, I'm Abigail's youth, but I'm God's son. But I'm up now, look at what God's done. Nah, real talk, look at what God did. On the main stage, running around topless. I phone flips, then I tell him that we got this. This is God's plan, they can never stop this. Like, wait right there, could you stop my verse? You saved this kid and I'm not your first. It's not by blood and it's not by birth. But oh my God.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The
Vodafone. Number 40.
So you're still thinking of me, just like I know you should. I cannot give you everything, you know I wish I could. I'm so high at the moment, I'm so caught up in this. Yeah, we're just young, dumb and broke, but we still got love to give while we're young, dumb. Young, young, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, young, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, young, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, broke high school kid. Young, dumb, broke high school kid. We have so much in common. We argue all the time. You always say I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right. What's fun about commitment when we have all life to live? Yeah, we're just young, dumb and broke, but we still got love to give while we're young, dumb. Young, young, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, young, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, young, dumb and broke. Young, dumb, broke high school kid.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone.
Number 13.
What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold me tight and don't let go. Hold me tight and don't let go. What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more like friends? What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more like friends?
This is SJ Radio's Christmas Eve party.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 12.
Breakfast in bed, darling. I got your bed falling. I make you bed for you. I make you bed for you. Breakfast in bed, darling. I got your bed falling. I made mistakes, you done me wrong, but now you leave me calling. I heard you got a new girlfriend, and it's hurting me. I heard you got a new girlfriend, and it's hurting. Yeah, it's hurting. Yeah, it's hurting me, 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 me. Yeah, it's hurting me, 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 me. She's not my best ballin'. I'm in the place ballin'. If I ever find her, I'm sending shots. I'm sending shots. I don't know what you're darling. Can you give me signs? Can you please tell me? Baby, you're rewinding it all on me. Baby, give me time, make you love on me.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 11.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere a mí. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. Mi música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así.
Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, la fiesta no para, apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie. La 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze. Y Balvin, Willy William, me gusta. Freeze. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y eso se fue muy bien. No le bajamos, mas nunca paramos, es otro palo y blanco.
¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Me fait bouger la tête.
¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Lego.
Number 11, it is Me Gentle here on SJ today's best mix. It is a top 40, and we can now reveal, we can now lock in the top 10 as the top 10 has been revealed.
Now, the UK's biggest songs have been officially locked down.
Yes, here we go. In the top 10 is officially here. Number 10, we've got James Arthur and Naked. And number 9, Raksu and Delavu is your 8. Your number 10 and your number 9 is the official top 10. And we are counting down to see what your Christmas number 1 is.
Big Top 40. Now, the official iTunes Top 10.
Number 10.
Hey, you there? Can we take it to the next level, baby? Do you dare? Don't be scared, 'cause if you can say the words, I don't know why I should care. 'Cause here I am, I'm giving all I can, but all you ever do is mess it up. Yeah, I'm right here, I'm trying to make it clear that getting half of you just ain't enough. I'm not gonna wait until you're done pretending you don't need anyone. I'm standing naked, I'm standing naked. I'm not gonna try till you decide you're ready to swallow all your pride. I'm standing naked, I'm standing naked. Hey, get out, I've got nothing left to give and you give me nothing now. Read my mouth. If you ever want me back, then your walls need breaking down. 'Cause here I am, I'm giving all I can, but all you ever do is mess it up. All you ever do. Yeah, I'm right here, I'm trying to make it clear. Getting half of you just ain't enough. I'm not gonna wait until you're done pretending you don't need anyone. I'm standing naked, I'm standing naked. I'm not gonna try till you decide you're ready to swallow all your pride. I'm standing naked, I'm standing here naked. Oh, I wanna give you everything, I wanna give you everything. Oh, I wanna give you everything, I wanna give you everything. Oh, I'm not gonna wait until you're gone, 'cause you pretend that you don't need anyone. Can't you see that I'm naked? See that I'm naked. I'm not gonna try. You're ready to swallow all your pride. I'm standing naked, I'm standing I'm standing, yeah.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show, the Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 9.
You got them hips like Shakira, smile like Camila, got me feeling Latino. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. You got them hips like Shakira, smile like Camila, got me feeling Latino.
We was two-stepping on the dance floor, and now you're still telling me you want more. Put them was bailar till your feet sore. Then go a few moves at a top draw. Hey, I grab your hand, we start to step. We sound to dance, I move correct. She got me in deep like a scuba. Telling you she's hotter than Cuba.
The way you move makes me wanna get close to you.
Had to WhatsApp my amigo. She better than she's from Puerto Rico.
You got my heart beating like we do. You got that boom like your name Taylor. You got them hips like Shakira, smile like Camila, got me feeling Latino. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. You got them hips like Shakira, smile like Camila, got me feeling Latino.
Shakira, Shakira, still no fight in the night. Wanna be starting something guilty, feeling got no rhythm. That's George Michael moonwalking with Michael Jackson. Rihanna, she give me wild thoughts, maybe take off like planes and leave the airport. Figure 8 make man take bait. I never really knew that you could dance like this.
The way you move, the way you groove makes me wanna get close to you.
Had to WhatsApp my amigos. She's moving up to Puerto Rico.
You got my heart beating rápido. You got that boom like el Angelo. You got that mix like Shakira. Smile like Camila. Got me feeling Latino. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. You got that mix like Shakira. Smile like Camila. Got me feeling Latino.
Turning up and it was you that I saw. Mama see her nice and me excited, dancing some more. Back to the table, couple drinks we're just gonna pour. Then I whispered in her ear, I've never seen you before. And your body like an hourglass, an hour apart. And now it's getting dark, how about we just leave the bar? We can reach the stars, pleasing you, but it's my task. And me and you can go and cruise and see some views up in my car.
The way you move, the way you groove makes me wanna get close to you.
Had to WhatsApp my amigos. She moving like she from Puerto Rico.
You got my heart beating rápido. You got that boom like your Angelo. You got that lips like Shakira. Smile like Camila. Got me feeling Latino. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. You got that lips like Shakira. Smile like Camila. Got me feeling Latino. It's a fire, it's a fire, it's a fire. You got that lips like Shakira. Smile like Camila. Got me feeling Latino.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 8.
I found a love for me, darling. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes.
Ed Sheeran, Perfect, number 8 on a big top 40, the top 10 on your radio station, and we are counting down the top 10 now to find out what is your Christmas number 1. And at number 7,
Number 7
is Club Le Bon and Lavana.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
My heart is in Havana, oh, na, na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na, na, na. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana, oh, na. He didn't walk up with that, how you doing? When he came in, he said there's a lot of girls I can do it, but I can't with that. No one forever in a minute. That's on my night. And Papa says he got Milo in him. He got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved him when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na. Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, na na.
Jeffrey just graduated fresh on campus. Fresh out East Atlanta with no mountains. Damn, fresh out East Atlanta. Up on board like a traffic jam. Yeah. I was quick to pay that girl like Uncle Sam. Here you go, ayy, take it on me. Ayy, shout the craving on me, get the beating on me, on me. She waited on me, yeah, well, shout the caking on me, got the bacon on me. This is history and I'm making on me, on me. Point blank, close range, that beat. If it goes a million, that's me. I was getting moolah, baby.
Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh na na. Take me back, back, back. Take me back, back, back. Take me back, back, back. Take me back, back, Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh na na. Havana, ooh na na.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40.
Number 6.
We were on fire. I slashed your tires. It's like we burn so bright, we burn out. I made you chase me. I wasn't that friendly. My love, my drug, we're fucked up. Oh. 'Cause I've been on the run so long they can't find me. You're waking up to remember I'm pretty. And when the chemicals leave my body, yeah, they're gonna find me in a hotel lobby. 'Cause times they keep coming all night, laughing and fucking. Some days like I'm barely breathing. After we were high and the love doped out, it was you, the pill I keep taking. trauma. My love, my drug. My love, my drug. My love, my drug. My love, my drug. My drug. We're fucked up. You punched a hole in the wall and I framed it. I wish I could feel things like you. Everyone's chasing that holy feeling, and if we don't stay later, we'll blow out. 'Cause we've been on the run so long they can't find us. Who's gonna have to die to remind us that it feels like we chose this blindly? Now I'm gonna fuck up a hotel lobby 'cause these tough times they keep coming. Last night I might have messed it up again. Some days like I'm barely breathing. After we were high and the love doped out, it was you. The pill I keep taking, the nightmare I wake in. There's nothing, no nothing, nothing but you. My perfect rock bottom, my beautiful trauma. My love, my drug. My love, my drug. My love, my drug. My love, my drug. My drug. We're fucked up. Tough times they keep coming all night, laughing and fucking. Some days like I'm barely breathing. After we were high and the love doped out, it was you. The pill I keep taking, the nightmare I wake in. There's nothing, no nothing, nothing but you. My perfect rock bottom, my beautiful trauma. My love, my drug.
Number 6 is Pink and Beautiful Trauma. Here on S Radio, today's best mix. We came down the top 40 on the official Vodafone Big Top 40 show. And we are counting down the top 5. The top 5 songs, and we will reveal what your Christmas number 1 is very, very shortly. Don't go anywhere.
On Spreaker.com. Free to download and part of the Internet Radio Group. This is SJ Radio News.
And stay with us just after 7 o'clock, because after 7 o'clock, that is when Jamie will be here as well for the final part of the show. Connor's here as well. Carpool karaoke also. We've got a few tricks up our sleeves as well. All coming up after 7 o'clock tonight. Don't go anywhere for that one. And don't go anywhere. We'll count down from 5 all the way down to number 2. And we'll reveal what are your official Christmas number 1 is. Whilst after the news is exactly 6:30.
The Defence Secretary has halted apparent plans to scrap the British Army's Be the Best slogan and its historic crest. The Mail on Sunday claims officials were thinking about changing it after market research found it was considered dated, elitist and non-inclusive. Major General Chip Chapman used to be a senior army commander. He says although everyone in the armed forces believes the slogan, the issue is not their top priority.
The reality in terms of morale at the moment is that lack of availability of spares, availability of major equipment programs, the training which has been cut. So, for example, a number of exercises in Canada this year, those are the things that impact on morale, not slogans and mottos.
French authorities say about 200 skiers are stranded in chairlifts after a gondola broke down in the Alps. The cars at the Chamroux resort are around 25 metres off the ground. No one is reported to be injured. 2 men have died after a multi-vehicle crash on the M40 in North Oxfordshire last night. It happened on the northbound stretch near Banbury. North Korea says new UN sanctions that will restrict vital oil supplies are tantamount to a complete economic blockade. It's the first official reaction from Pyongyang after punishments were approved on Friday. It's reported Theresa May will abandon an election promise to give MPs a free vote on whether to bring back fox hunting. Downing Street's described the newspaper reports as pure speculation. Our political correspondent Lewis Goodall says Number 10's statement, though, doesn't contain a denial.
I think what they're trying to do, and particularly some of the top thinkers within the Conservative Party, is thinking, how can we appeal to those younger voters? And one way that they want to do that is to associate themselves with things like the environment, with animal rights, hence all of the work you've seen Michael Gove, the Environment Secretary, doing.
And Aldi's donating all leftovers to local food banks and charities after shutting its doors earlier. It says it's to support less fortunate individuals and prevent food from going to waste. That's the latest. I'm Tanya Snuggs.
Okay, the top 5. We have locked down the top 10 of the iTunes chart, and we are soon to reveal the Christmas number 1, the official Christmas number 1 of 2017. And at number 5, we've got a brand new entry. And at number 4, it's Ram and Last Christmas. But first, let's play that new entry in at number 5.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 4.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
Yo.
Number 5.
Big Shaq, the one and only. Man's not hot. Never hot. Skra. Skitty cat cat. Boom. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. Smoke trees. See your girl in the park. That girl was a uckers. When the thing went quack, 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 you man were ducking. Hold tight, ask me, my brother. He's got a pumpy, big thing. Hold tight, my man, my guy. He's got a frisbee. I trap on the phone. Moving that cornflakes. Rice Krispies. Hold tight, my girl Whitney. On the road doing 10 toes. Like my toes. You man thought I froze. I see a pen girls on a pose. Chillin'. If she ain't on it, I ghost. Look at your nose. Check your nose, man. You donut. Nose long like garden hose. I tell a man's not hot. I tell a man's not hot. The girl told me, take off your jacket. I said, babe, man's not hot. Never hot. I tell a man's not hot. Never hot. I tell a man's not hot. Never hot. The girl told me, take off your jacket. I said, babe, man's not hot. Never hot. Hop out the 4-door with the 440 was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Us, man. Chilling in the corridor. Yo, your dad is 44. And he's still calling man for a draw. Look at him. Let him know. When I see him, I'm gonna spin his jaw. Finish. Take man's Twix by force. Take it. Send man shot by force. Send it. Your girl knows I've got the sauce. Flexing. No ketchup. None. Just sauce. Saucy. Raw sauce. Yo. Boom. The ting goes. Skitty keep. And the pop. Boom. Boom. Skia. Boom. Boom. You done know. I tell a man's not hot, man's not. I tell a man's not hot, never hot. The girl told me, take off your jacket. I said, babe, man's not hot, never hot. I tell a man's not hot. I tell a man's not hot, never hot. The girl told me, take off your jacket. I said, babe, man's not hot. Man can never be hot, never hot. Perspiration ting, spray that. Lynx effect, come on. You didn't hear me, did you? Nah, use roll-on, use that. Or spray. Shh, but either way, A, B, C, D. Alphabet ting. The ting goes skitty kick and the pop boom boom skia boom boom. You done know. Big shot. Man's not hot. I tell a man's not hot, never hot. 40 degrees and man's not hot. Come on, yo. In the sauna, man's not hot, never hot. Yeah. Skitty cat.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
New entry.
Number 4.
I found a love for me. Well, Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Sei la mia donna, la forza delle onde del mare. Cogli i miei sogni, i miei segreti, molto di più. Spero che un giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnato diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi. E siamo sempre bambini, ma nulla impossibile, stavolta non ti lascerò. Mi baci piano ed io torno ad esistere, e nel tuo sguardo crescerò. Ballo con te nell'oscurità, stretti forte poi a piedi nudi noi. Dentro la nostra musica ti ho guardata ridere e sussurrando ho detto: tu stasera vedi sei perfetta per me.
Ballo con te nell'oscurità, stretti forte poi a piedi nudi noi. Dentro la nostra musica ho creduto sempre in noi, perché sei un angelo e io ti ho aspettato quanto ti ho aspettato, perché tu stasera sei perfetta per me.
Getting close now, 20-7 on your Christmas Eve, and we are counting down the top 40 songs of the week. Trying to count down what is your Christmas number one. So let's have a recap of what we have had so far on the show, shall we? Number 40 then.
Number 40.
We had Zayn and Dust Till Dawn. Oh, Zayn and Dust Till Dawn.
I wanna feel you too. I wanna see the sunrise and your sins, just me and you. Light it up.
Then at number 39, we had Cola by Camel Plata. Oh, and oh dear, here we go.
Number 39.
The arguments. She sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet.
Broken record, that it. Then Rag and Bowman was added to your number 37.
Number 37.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying.
Number 36 was Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid.
Number 36.
Christmas
35, we had Taylor Swift with Gorgeous.
Number 35.
Ocean blue eyes, looking in mine. I feel like I might sink and drown and die. You're so gorgeous, I can't say anything to your face. 'Cause look at your face.
Number 34, we had Dua Lipa and New Rules.
Pick up the phone, you know he's only calling 'cause he's drunk and alone too. Don't let him in, you'll have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him,
Number 33, you had Sam Smith and One More Love Song.
I'm sending a message to you, and I'm hoping that it will get through. When it was good, it was bittersweet, honey. You may be
32, Shakin' Stevens and Merry Christmas, everyone.
it's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone.
31, Wizard and I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Number 30, Lil Mix and Regal Letterbond, or however you say it.
Come get some more.
Boy, I wish that this could last forever. 'Cause every second by your side is heaven. Oh, come give me that boy.
29, Post Malone and 21 Savage and Rockstar.
Starts feeling like a pop star. Drinking any bad bitches jumping in the pool and I ain't got on no bra. Hit her front or back, pulling on the tracks and I
28, Elbow and the M&S song with Golden Substance.
Once was away to get back home. Sleep pretty, darling, do not cry.
27 is Maroon 5 and What Lovers Do.
What lovers do.
26 is the Palomas and Fairy Tale New York. 25, Sam Smith and Too Goody Goodbyes.
Mean the most to me, 'cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I'm in
24 is Pink and What About Us. 24 is Jason Derulo and Tiptoe. 21, Castle on a Hill, Ed Sheeran. Number 20, Mariah Carey, and All I Want for Christmas Is You. 19, Craig David and Bastille, and I Know You. And Finders Keepers. 18 is Liam Payne and Bedroom Floor. 15, Stormzy and Blinded by Your Grace. 14, Khalid and Young, Dumb and Broke. 14 is James Hypes and More Than Friends. Number 12 was Stephen Bon and French Don and Hurting Me.
What you know about going out? Big jet, big check, don't care, die for my respect. Life, we gon' live it up. Neck, we gon' glitter it up. Nice game, get 'em.
Number 11 was Willie William and Jay Bavon with Me Gentle. Number 10, James Arthur and Naked. Number 9, Rexu and Dimlo. Number 8, Ed Sheeran with Perfect. Number 7, Cameron Colombo and Lavana. Number 5, Pink and Beautiful Trauma. And number 3, you just heard it, Ed Sheeran and Andre Banatella with Perfect Sympathy. And now it's time to reveal your top 3. Can Ed Sheeran and Beyonce hold up at number 1 and be the Christmas number 1? Or is Eminem gonna get his first ever Christmas number 1? We'll find out. At number 3, we have this.
Officially the UK's biggest chart show, the Vodafone Big Top 40. Number 3.
She tore me apart. Ooh, now I found a real love. You'll never fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Face on a lover with a fire in his heart.
So over the last 3 hours, we have counted down from 40 down to number 3. Ram, Last Christmas is at number 3. 2 more songs left to play are Perfect, Ed Sheeran and Beyonce, and Eminem with River. I can reveal that your Christmas number 1 is not this.
The Vodafone Big Top 40.
That means Ed Sheeran and Eminem is your Christmas number 1 with River. We'll play that after number 2.
For me, well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future in your eyes. Well, baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. You look perfect tonight.
The Officially the UK's biggest chart show. The Vodafone Big Top 40. Number 1.
Being a lover, being a cheat, all my sins need holy water. Feel it washing over me. Well, little one, I don't want to admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, truth in my lies right now are falling like the rain. So let the river run.
He's coming home with his neck scratched to catch black. Sweat jackets and dress slacks mismatch. On his breast jack, he's a sex addict, and she just wants to exact revenge and get back. It's a chess match. She's on his back like a jetpack. She's kept track of all his internet chats. And guess who just happens to be moving on to the next? Actually just shit on my last chick, and she has what my ex lacks. Cause she loves danger, psychopath. And you don't fuck with no man's girl, even I know that. But she's devised some plan to stab him in the back, knife in hand. Says the relationship's hanging by a strand. So she's been on the web lately. Says maybe she'll be my Gwen Stacy, the Spider-Man. And I know she's using me to try to play him. I don't care, hi Suzanne, but I should have said bye Suzanne after the first night. But tonight I am.
I've been a liar, been a thief, been a lover, been a cheat. All my sins need holy water. Feel it washing over me. Well, little one, I don't want to admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, the truth in my life now we're falling like the rain. So let the river run.
One night stand, turn it to nightstand. It was calm, some lights grand. Now we hung tight and he found out. Now she feels deserted and used cause he left. So what, he did it first to her too. Now how am I supposed to tell this girl that we're through? It's hard to find the words, I'm aloof, nervous and sued. I want this to hurt, but what you deserve is the truth. Don't take it personal, I just can't say this in person to you. So I revert to the studio like hole in the wall diners. Don't have to be reserved in a booth. I just feel like the person who I'm turning into. Irreversible, I prayed on you like it's church at the pew. And now that I got you, I don't want you. Took advantage of my thirst to pursue. Why do I do this dirt that I do? Get on my soapbox and preach my sermon and speech. Detergent and bleach is burning the wound. Cause now with her in the womb, we can't bring her in this world. Shoulda knew to use protection for I pitted to your forbidden fruit.
I've been a liar, been a thief, been a lover, been a cheat. All my sins need holy water. Feel it washing over me. Well, little one, I don't want to admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, the truth in my life now we're falling like the rain. So let the river run.
My name's River. River runs. Call me River.
We'll let the river run.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Hey, what can I say? If life was a highway and deceit was an enclave, I'd be swerving in 5 lanes, speeds at a high rate, like I'm sliding on ice maybe. That's why I made, if came at you sideways, I can't keep my lies straight. What I made you terminate my baby. This love triangle left us in a rectangle. What else can I say? It was fun for a while. Bet I really would've loved your smile. Didn't really wanna abort, but fuck it, what's one more lie to tell her?
There you have it. It's your Christmas number 1, the official Christmas number 1 of 2017. Ed Sheeran and Eminem with River. Join us in just a couple of minutes' time. It's the final show of the Christmas Eve show. And in the next couple of hours, we'll reveal what the best song of 2017 is. Also, carpool karaoke. Connor's here. Sean versus Jamie. Nan versus Grandson. The 24 days of Christmas. Also, Karaoke Sunday is back as well. All of that is happening. Just press refresh in about 30 seconds time. See you in a second.